special welcome to our judges and our pronouncers. They have a difficult task tonight. The people who are spelling have a tough job, but the people who are having to judge whether they've been spelled correctly and the people who have to pronounce them correctly, the pressure's on them also. Over here we have our two pronouncers. On the left, Teddy Altruder. Teddy is a longtime board member, not currently serving on the board, but supportive very, very much so. And here now is Cy Cantwell from the Star News, one of our columnists. Over here we have the three judges, Dr. Katie McGee from the Brunswick County Schools, superintendent, Fran Salone Pelletier, local author and columnist. And of course we had to have a lawyer as a judge, so Ken Campbell is here. Ken is here at the recommendation of one of our longtime spellers and judges, Kabir Mahadeva, who had to be out of town. So we're glad that you could be here and fill in. You come with great accolades. Obviously, special thanks to our spellers and your sponsors. This evening is all about you. It's not about anybody else. And we want to celebrate your courage and your skills. And so that's why we're here. I'd like to thank Rich Dixon for, again, being our timekeeper. Rich has been here since, I believe, 1932. And is the timekeeper, the dreaded timekeeper. Thanks to our sign holders, Brooke Bryant and Ginny James. They're going to hold up the signs with each team that is up here to spell. And without further ado, one final reading of the rules so that the spellers again and the audience know what the rules of engagement are. Jean Vasile, our Vice President of our board. And again, thanks to all of you who've come to support. Thanks.
Thank you. Actually, I had two parts here. One was to introduce the team. So maybe what we'll do is I'll just go down the list, and as the team name is called, if you could just stand so folks in the audience could recognize you. We have from Supply Elementary School, Dr. Dwight Willis and Joan Grady. From South Brunswick High School, we have Cheryl Jolly and Linda Franklin. BB&T sends us Melissa Stevens-Bird and Cindy Dean. St. Brendan Catholic Church sends us Paul Lombardi and Tom Donahue. Seaside United Methodist Church, Bernice Lewis and Philip Parker. The State Port Pilot, Susie Drake and Hillary Snow. Wells Fargo Advisors, Ann Bailey and Hannelore. Brunswick County Extension and Community Association, Carol Studdy and Gina Britton. The Brunswick Beacon, Catherine Jackowitz and Laura Lewis. The Rotary Club of Shalot, Court Terhune and George Jacob. St. Peter Lutheran Church, Jackie Prell and Jane Bomberg. With a large following, Bricklanding Babes, Monica Jones and Nancy Gorman. I'm starting to feel like Michael Buffer at a... And from the Brunswick Community College, Sybil Burgess and Bill Rimley. And for the rules, the first rule is spelling does count. Each team will have 2 members. The members will decide themselves who will make the oral response. Pencils and paper cannot be used while spelling. The team will have 20 seconds to collaborate and 15 seconds to spell the given word. The pronouncer will pronounce the word, give the definition of the word, give a usage sentence if needed, and pronounce the word a second time. Correct spelling will be based on the American Heritage Dictionary of the English Language, 3rd edition, copyright 1996. The decision of the judges is final. Teams will be eliminated on their first misspelled word. The 2 remaining teams will be subject to the final rule. That sounds ominous. A team will be presented with a word. If the word is spelled incorrectly, that word will be presented to the opposing team. If the opposing team spells the word correctly, that team will be presented with a new word to spell. If spelled correctly, that team is declared the winner. If the team misspells the word, the rule is repeated until a winner is declared. The winning team will receive a plaque and will keep the traveling trophy until next year's bee. Most importantly, have fun. Orthography is your opponent. We truly appreciate your participation tonight, and we want you to have fun while helping our cause. You really can do well and good at the same time. Thank you, and have a grand time.
All righty, then we're going to have the Wells Fargo advisors first, and they are Ann Bailey and Hannelore. First of all, we know Ann because, Ann, how many times have you won this thing?
Never. And I want the judges to know that. I've never won in about 25 years. So keep that in mind. And I'd also I've composed a poem.
Oh, lovely.
A lot of you know my partner from previous spelling bees. So as spelling bees come and go, I'd like you to really know that my former partner, Anita, is getting new knees. And she won't be in this year's bees. So I'm hoping that my new partner and I will have the temperate will to spell with ultimate skill, and please let us win this year. Thank you.
And I know one other thing about Ann Bailey, and she is a winner, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't you win a club championship at golf not too long ago?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I've been at it a long time. Grew up in Sam Snead country. Didn't have any golf shoes. And that's a good way to start. So you're always grateful if the ball goes in the hole, and you're a winner occasionally. So thank you.
Well,
Thank you,
Hannelore, we want to know a little more about you. We'll get you in the next round because I know you'll be here for at least another round.
We hope. Thank you.
That's the plan.
Our first word, then, is abscission. The act of cutting off. In botany, it's the shedding of leaves, flowers, or fruits following the formation of the abscission zone. Abscission.
Abscission. I have no idea. Never heard of it. What do you think about abscission? Abscission. Abscission. Teddy, you weren't supposed to start with such a hard one.
Really?
We'll try abscission.
And that's correct.
The next team is the Bricklanding Babes. They are Monica Jones and Nancy Gorman. Which one's Monica and which one's Nancy?
Oh, you gotta love it.
And your word is accommodate. To adapt oneself, become adjusted. It is never easy to accommodate to social change. Accommodate.
I'm glad it wasn't yours.
Accommodate. ACCOMMODATE. Accommodate.
Yes?
Way to go. Is there a bell or something that rings?
Yes.
I didn't hear it.